And good evening, I'm Jim Patton, and this is a San Diego 6 Webcast. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for the Santa Barbara area, predicting strong winds through tomorrow morning. This, as Governor Schwarzenegger says, dozens of homes have been destroyed by the wildfire that is burning there, but is still burning out of control. The fire has now forced the evacuation of more than 13,500 people and more than 5,400 homes. The disaster comes less than 6 months after another wildfire destroyed more than 200 homes in Santa Barbara and neighboring Montecito. San Diego Mayor Jerry Sanders wants to leverage $5 million in federal economic stimulus money to build solar arrays in Balboa Park. The mayor says the project will create construction jobs and ensure long-term benefits for the city. The solar arrays would produce 3 megawatts of electricity, enough to power 2,000 homes, or about 60% of the park's needs. The project would cost about $30 million, most of it paid for by SunEdison, the energy company that would build the project. The $5 million in federal funds would be used to offset their cost. Well, just days after the Union-Tribune was officially taken over by Platinum Equity Group, massive layoffs appear to be in the works. Sources inside and outside the papers say there will be 100 layoffs company-wide and 40 to 50 inside the newsroom. The layoffs are likely to hit parts of the paper that have been struggling lately or which have high expenses, including the business and sports sections. On Monday, the Union-Tribune was officially purchased by Platinum Equity Group, a Beverly Hills-based equity firm that specializes in rehabilitating struggling businesses. Well, Mexico's finance secretary says the country is in an economic recession. Gross domestic product in the country could contract 4.1% this year. Mexico's tourism industry has been battered by this year's rising drug violence, and in recent weeks, the swine flu epidemic forced a nationwide shutdown of many government services and businesses. That shutdown ended today. Well, taking a look at our weather, it is shaping up to be a beautiful weekend here in San Diego, perhaps a bit warm depending on your location. Here's a look at where we stand at this hour. It's comfortable outside. Earlier today we topped out in the 70s along the coast and 80s and some 90s in the inland areas. Now, no storms are on the horizon. The storm track is pushed up to the north and will remain there for a while. There is some cooler weather ahead. Meteorologist Aloha Taylor will have those details coming up on San Diego 6 News at 10. And here is what we're working on for San Diego 6 News tonight at 10. Of course, we'll have the very latest on the fire situation in Santa Barbara. Alex Michelson will show us how local fire crews are training to prevent a similar situation here. It is rattlesnake season. Our Eric Collins will tell you why it's more important than ever to protect yourself from getting bitten. And Jeff Powers gets reaction from Padres players to the steroid controversy and 50-game suspension of Manny Ramirez. We'll also hear from an expert on the drug in question. Finally, we leave you with this evening. An employee at a Best Buy in Topeka, Kansas, walked out to the parking lot to find a swarm of bees that apparently thought his car was a sweet ride. The employee's solution is to honk the horn and get onto the freeway as fast as possible. That's what he says he's going to do. That daredevil move apparently, though, has to wait for him to get off work. No word on whether or not it worked. We thank you for watching and invite you to join us tonight at 10 for San Diego 6 News. Then again for 11 at 11, all the news and weather you need in just 11 minutes. We will see you tonight.